We want to know, baby. The New York Knicks win the first game of the NBA season, and we are now ultimately 1-0. Now, before I hear it, and before you go down the comments talking about, oh, CK, but it was the first game of the season, and it was good. Like, if you are going to be in here with your glass half empty kind of attitude, you can get the hell out of my comment section.
Take that for data.
Nah, I'm playing. I kind of feel the same way, so you can stay. We'll talk about it. Let's get into the video. My camera is at like 15%, so there's that. What's good, y'all? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome to the first review of the season, the first Knicks post-game review of the season. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I did. It was a fantastic game from front to end. A little shaky in the third quarter, but it was still a great game nonetheless.
We are trying to build a system and habits, and I've really been on the guys about sharing the ball and moving the ball, moving their bodies, and tonight they applied what we talked about.
Now, before we get into this video, I need to make an announcement. 2 days ago, we had our first ever Coast to Coast podcast / live show, and basically what it is it's a show where myself and Brandon, aka Wars World, talk about the NBA. Now, I know this is a Knicks channel. This is definitely a Knicks channel. As you can see, I mean, I'm only in all orange. Even my pants are orange.
What is that?
Why am I telling you guys this is not a fashion channel? But yes, the first episode was Tuesday, and it went over really well. Yes, we did stream while the Warriors game played, but 100 of you at least came through, and it was a fantastic show. Like I said, it is an NBA show, not a Knicks show, but don't fret because we do talk about the Knicks quite often in the show. He's a Lakers fan, I'm a Knicks fan. We talk about our teams. We will regularly be live every Sunday at 7 or 7:30ish p.m. PST, so hopefully I will see you guys in the next show. For those who showed up, you guys were amazing. The chat was popping. It was a great time, so I hope to see you guys in episode 2 this coming Sunday at 7 PST. Also, go check out the homie Wars World. If you are a Lakers fan or you want to hear a Lakers perspective, he's a good guy. You'll grow to like him as the season goes on. He knows his stuff. All right, follow the socials, go check out the merch, blah blah blah. Let's get into this game. The New York Knicks came out and we beat the Atlanta Hawks. Now, we can go down all the negatives. The Hawks suck, blah, blah, blah. I can go down all those things, and we'll go over some of the, red flags as to why this game probably wasn't as big of a deal as we want to make it. But I want us to enjoy this victory for many reasons. A, this was Fizdale's first official game as the New York Knicks head coach, and he did a phenomenal job. The defense, God.
Nope. Fierce pass inside, deflected. Knox got a piece of it. That's like Young shaking. Sweet move, block from behind.
But it was his first win as the Knicks head coach, and it was just a great series of events, and I'm very happy with how the Knicks showed out in this first game. We had great stuff off the bench. Alonzo Trier with 15.
Need to get more fluidity on the offense. Trier's jumper is good.
Mario Hezonja, somebody I'm very critical on, had a very enjoyable game with 15 himself.
Hezonja tries from 3. That's good.
Enes Kanter was 16 and 11 right off the bat, a double-double.
Line games average almost 19 a game. Shot blocked by Kanter.
Kevin Knox started off rough, but he ended up tallying about 10 points and 2 steals, which is fine. He's getting the sea legs. It's fine. But Tim Hardaway Jr. was the real story, and after having a rough start in the first quarter, Tim Hardaway never looked back as he dropped 31 points off of a great shooting night. 45% from the field. I'll take it. It was just very fun to watch all around with this team from start to finish. As always, we had a rough beginning of the third quarter, but I feel like we did turn it around towards the end of that same quarter. There were highlights after highlights. The defense looked great. We did stick with the pacing like I wanted. I was very pleased with the team all around. I predicted a long time ago, I do feel like we're going to start the season 2-0 because we have this game, and on a Friday we're playing against the Brooklyn Nets, and I feel like these are 2 winnable games. But again, it's the beginning of the season. I am going to buy into the hype with how we are playing and how we are buying in on ourselves, and I think that we can steal some of these games in this coming month. I know we do have the Warriors coming up here in a week, but I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this. I want to be real. I want to bring a little bit of negativity into it, just so I can, keep us level-headed a little bit. But at the same time, it was just so refreshing to see the Knicks play the way we did. I mean, we can count on probably both hands how many times we got to 100 points last season. We had a hard time reaching 100 points last season, and this year, in our first game, we scored 126 points, 72 at the half, 49 points in the second quarter, matching the most points scored in a quarter by the New York Knicks in franchise history.
I think for us, the most important thing, trust and communication. I think we did that tonight, offensively and defensively. We didn't worry about offense. For us, the key was defense, and then we did a pretty good job today.
This game was just well-rounded, and I'm so excited about it, and I hope that this is something that carries over when we play some of these better teams. The Knicks were able to force 24 turnovers from the Atlanta Hawks. Mind you, we did give up 15, but I'm just very proud of the game that we had. Frankie only put up 5 points, which is fine. He was aggressive out there. He went 2 for 7, but had 3 steals. It's a lot of this with this team. There was some players that did this okay, but did this well. Noah Vonleh looked great off the bench.
Teammates in his years in the NBA. Nice feed, Hazonia.
But one thing that is a little concerning was Mitchell Robinson with his same ankle, and he re-hurt it. As of me recording this right now, I didn't have an update on it. I'm sure by the time the video drops, we'll have a bigger update on what happened and how he's feeling. But as of right now, me recording, there's been no update on his ankle and if he's going to come back and play on Friday. But the excitement and the energy was there, and it was really dope to see. Now, what's the first question you guys are probably going to have? Do I think that this starting lineup worked? Yes, for this team. And I think we could probably get away with the starting lineup again in Brooklyn if Fizdale decides to have this as the starting lineup for now. Kevin Knox didn't really do anything to prove that he should be starting right now. He did have opportunities. Kevin Knox did get about 23 minutes. I'm just very proud of this team, very proud of the product that we put out today, and it looked like we were, we really walked the walk. Again, first game of the season, but for right now, it was really nice to see.
We want to be that type of team that picks up 94 feet, and makes the opponent, tired. And I think we did that tonight.
But can we take a second to just relish in the beautiful dunk that Alonzo Trier, the undrafted rookie, dropped on the entire Atlanta Hawks at the end of the third quarter? Jesus, just show the clip.
Shot clock is off. Hardaway to Trier. Trier drives down. Throws it down. Alonzo Trier.
I was yelling. I couldn't even find my phone because I wanted to IG it. I didn't even know what to do. Follow me on IG_CK2K. Lonzo Trier looks great, and I'm very excited for him. He looked exactly like he did towards the end of Summer League. He looked exactly like he did in preseason, and he looked exactly like he did when he was getting solid minutes in Arizona. Nothing about this kid looks like he doesn't seem like a natural rookie. He looks like a guy that came back with the roster this season, and I loved it. Normally I'm not a fan of the ISO play and whatever, but if you're doing that but you're scoring at a high clip, I'm okay with it. Lonzo shot over 55% from the field. I'm very pleased with what I saw out of Lonzo Trier.
Coming here, not getting drafted, he has a chip on his shoulder. That's what we like out here, and he came out here and proved that tonight on the biggest stage in the country.
I know I slightly mentioned it at the beginning of this video, but I will thoroughly and professionally say Marek Hazonia, well done. I've been very critical on Hazonia all the way up to preseason, from when we signed him and all these talk. I've never been a fan. I've been tweeting it, and I love what I saw tonight. Yes, he missed some okey-doke layups, but at the same time, he made some great shots, and he made some great defensive stops and stuff that he wasn't doing in preseason that I was worried about. He completely 180'd and did that tonight or last night, and it was great. It was really good. I'm very excited for the game on Friday against the Brooklyn Nets. But I can go on and on about it. This game was literally, for the first game of the season, to say this, it's really weird, but this game literally was the perfect performance, or the best performance that you could ask for from the Knicks. You know what I mean? We played defense at a high level, and we scored at a high level. My biggest note would be to come out of the third quarter better. I know that's something that we've never been really good at. We've always come out, started third quarters bad, but that is really probably the biggest takeaway I can take away from this game negatively, but I will enjoy this win. I don't care. I'm going to enjoy this win, and I can't wait till the game against Brooklyn. Now for y'all favorite segment, comment and or comments of the video. Let's get into it. Shout out to you guys who checked out the most recent Knicks story. It was about Alonzo Trier. Go check it out now. It is live. That's probably one of the most researched videos I've done because his life was very interesting. And believe it or not a lot of it is on the internet, so I had to do a lot of deep diving for his stuff. I love that video, and I hope you guys check it out and like it too. This is coming from the first episode of the podcast of Coast to Coast. It's from my man Carl Jean Baptiste. He says, had to comment again. Oh, I guess he commented originally. I'll check him out. Had to comment again. Brandon is a perfect contrast to CK2K. I think I found my favorite podcast. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very happy that he agreed to do this show with me, knowing that a lot of Knicks fans would be there primarily when the show starts. But he got a good reception in the chat. A lot of you guys really liked him, and a few of you guys actually went and subscribed to him. So I'm really excited for what this show is going to turn out to be come the end of the season, because throughout the whole year it's going to keep it evolving and advancing. So I'm loving it. Delano Steele Jr. Shout out to Delano Steele. He was actually in the podcast. Coming from the Alonzo Trier video, he said he definitely earned a spot on the roster. Great debut tonight as well. And yes, I'm not a fan of subpar Mario over Michael Beasley. Yes, that has been my argument. I've been saying I wish we re-signed Michael Beasley compared to signing a younger Mario. I know, I get it, but I just love what Michael Beasley did for the team. That was my personal opinion, but again, I gave my props. Mario Hezonja had a great opening night. I'm excited to see what he brings for us. Nothing but Knicks, aka Sim. He commented, Coast to Coast is coming out. Yes, it is. Appreciate you, sir. That's what's up. I had a video in the works about Trier. You beat me to it. Still putting it out though. Good work as usual. Sim, drop that video. I want to see your take on Alonzo Trier. You need to drop that video. Don't let my video stop you, but I'm sure it's not, because you said you're dropping it anyways. All right, guys, that's the end of this review. I hope it didn't go off too long. I know the recording is a bit long, but I hope the video doesn't turn out to be too long. I'm very excited about our first win of the season, but as always, let me know what you think in the comments below. We have our next game on Friday against the Brooklyn Nets, and Sunday we will be having our episode 2 of the Coast to Coast podcast. Hoping to see y'all lovely faces there. If you can't make it, it's fine, because it comes up right after the stream, and you guys can check that out if you guys get the chance. Much love to you guys. Don't forget to follow me on the socials. Very active on all my socials right now. We're going gun-ho. Much love, y'all. Knicks are 1-0. See you in the next one. We out of here. Let's get it. I'm out.